Hi, I am Sharima, and welcome to The Rundown, produced by the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, a weekly program where we recap the government's top news and events over this past week. That is, 7 stories in 7 minutes. Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew recently attended the 44th regular meeting of the Conference of CARICOM Heads of Government in the Bahamas. This year's meeting of CARICOM heads addressed several recurring and new issues such as the CARICOM single market and economy, climate change, climate finance, agriculture and food security, regional security, and health. At the opening ceremony on February 15th, Prime Minister Dr. Drew reaffirmed St. Kitts and Nevis's commitment to strengthening regional integration as the Federation wholeheartedly embraces the value of Caribbean economies. This is Prime Minister Drew's first appearance at the meeting. The Honourable Blanchette, Speaker of the National Assembly, was also away from the Federation on government business, having attended the Parliamentary hearing at the United Nations, hosted by the President of the 77th UN General Assembly and the Inter-Parliamentary Union. The two-day meeting was held under the theme Water for People and the Planet. Stop the waste, change the game, invest in the future. Headway is being made in the Ministry of Sports with the implementation of the National Sports Policy and Strategic Plan 2022-2026. Speaking to the members of the media, Sports Minister the Honourable Samuel Duggins shared that the goal of the document is to lend a tactical approach to a number of goals, including upgrading sporting facilities and enhancing sporting opportunities. The plan also includes an anti-doping policy, which sees the ministry collaborating with UNESCO. And now, here is a public service announcement.
Interested persons are encouraged to apply for the post of Network Administrator being advertised by the Department of Technology within the Ministry of Information, Communication, Technology and Posts of the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis. If you are interested, address your application to the Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Information, Communication, Technology and Posts. P.O. Box 186, National ICT Center, Number 3, CA Paul Southwell Industrial Site, Bastia, St. Kitts. The deadline for applications is Sunday, February 19th, 2023.
The Ministry of Agriculture recently met with vendors stationed at the Borio Community Strip to hear their issues and concerns. During that meeting, Permanent Secretary Miguel Fleming pledged the ministry's support on behalf of the Agriculture Minister, the Honourable Samuel Duggins, to ensure that the vendors can comfortably ply their trade. He assured that the ministry will attend to the concerns raised by the vendors in a quick manner.
If you haven't done it as yet, please do it today. Subscribe to our YouTube page at SKNIS Media for regular updates, live coverage, and even more information on your government. While you're at it, like, share, and interact with our Facebook and Instagram pages at SKNIS Media and SKNIS Info.
Junior Minister the Honourable Phillip is currently in Taiwan as a panelist for Women's Entrepreneurship Empowerment Forum. While there, Honourable Phillip used the opportunity to expand her knowledge of viable approaches to attending to matters of social development, unemployment, and more. St. Kitts and Nevis' ambassador to Taiwan, His Excellency Donya Francis, organized a visit for Minister Phillip to Tuo Kaohsiung, Taiwan's second largest city, as a part of her immersive experience. Several members of the federal cabinet, led by Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, rolled up their sleeves and donated blood to the JNF General Hospital's Blood Bank on Friday, February 10th. As part of the hospital's drive to increase blood donation, the Ministry of Health has embarked upon a nationwide large-scale blood donation campaign. This campaign is intended to sensitize the general public on the importance of giving blood and becoming regular donors. That same day, Prime Minister Drew led a delegation on a tour of the Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine RUSVM compound. Here is our pick of the week. The St. Kitts Nevis government, led by Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, has begun its beautification drive, starting at government headquarters on Church Street, Bastia. The water fountain was filled upon the initial setup, and the water is recycled. Persons visiting the main building are now treated to a picturesque scene, as the fountain situated in the center of the building's first floor has been restored after years of being decommissioned. And now for our video of the week. The Ministry of Sustainable Development recently held a 2-day land fair on February 9th and 10th, where persons were invited to not only register for land, but also have pertinent questions and queries addressed. Both Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and the Honorable Dr. Joyal Clark attended the fair, which they noted to be critical and timely. For the entire video and more, visit our social media pages. And now you're all caught up. Join us next week, same time, same place, for another recap as we continue to bridge the gap between your government and you.